If you're struggling to win in today's Galahad Brawls, it's day one of the event, then I've got a couple of team ideas for you, and we're going to explain them a little bit as well.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the Galahad Brawl and the best teams to use from around the internet as seen by the other YouTubers. The first video to be put out is by Tradeboy. Now, I like Tradeboy's YouTube channel. The problem with Tradeboy is they don't really explain much of it. They give a pretty solid team that's going to work in almost any situation. You got to use you have to use Galahad, of course, but it's Aurora, Judge, Orion, Nebula. Let's see, where is my Judge? There we go, with Team Pet, Chorus. Now, all of this is going to be listed over on my blog, linked in the description box down below. We're going to give credit, and we're going to link the videos that I'm getting these teams from as well, but I thought that I would try some of these out and see if I can run through it. Now, like I said, this team is going to do very well for you, generally speaking, until you actually get into some properly made defenses. And a lot of people don't actually set defenses in these brawl events. Some do, but often they don't. I barely won there, but that's okay. So these NPCs, you could probably beat them by just having, you know, just about any team on there. The NPC means non-playable character. It's bots that the game puts in to kind of start off the event, and then as more people build their defenses, you're ready to go. And this, like I said, this is the first team. It seems like it's pretty good so far. Is it going to be 100% win rate? No, it's not. There's going to be some teams that are going to counter it, and if you just go in and attack blindly, then, you know, away you go. Boom. Okay. On and on and on and on. Generally speaking, if you're just trying to get down as fast as possible, this is a perfectly viable team. The next video that we're going to take a look at is from the Hero Wars Gunner YouTube channel. Again, linked in the description box down below. Gunner provides two great teams and showcases a lot of successful fights, but again, no explanation as to why you should use one team or the other, but it does show a new look. So Tristan, Sebastian with Laura, more of a physical team. So if you prefer more of a physical damage team over like a mage control team using Orion and Judge, then this is going to be a good option for you. We have Aurora with Kane, Galahad, Biscuit, Tristan with Fenris, Sebastian with Albus, and then Laura with Mara. This is going to work against a lot of teams that the other team did not, but again, nothing specifically was broken down on either of them. Generally speaking, if there's a defense that doesn't seem to be well made, if there is like no strategy really behind it, like, see, this is Heidi, Iris, Dorian. This team was actually built by Lucilis. This team right here was probably just thrown together, or this is the default defense team that Kevin has. Perfectly viable team, just send it and you're gonna be fine. Absolutely okay with using, you know, as a tank, damage dealer, support healer. A lot of times you're just gonna win. And again, the point is to just get this done, get this completed every single day. Now, another team by Hero Wars Gunner from the same YouTube video. Again, no explanation on how to use it or whatnot. We're gonna use the Gus Orion combo. Let's see, Augustus, Dorian, Orion for that back end. Now, what I like about this team is you're gonna win just by the sake of sheer speed. We're going to definitely use Chorus for this line because we're not using that Mara. Chorus for this line because we don't have Sebastian. You're going to want to use Biscuit in here if there are certain enemies on defense, but generally speaking, this is going to win, again, most of the fights. More than not, you're going to win with this team. There is going to be some teams that you're going to struggle against. Isaac and Sebastian on the enemy team is going to be one of them for certain. There's a Sebastian. Here's that IDH Sebastian team. It shouldn't have any trouble with this line. We're just going to skip the battle one. Anyway, let's act like that this is a Sebastian Isaac defense, right? You generally can't use Gus Orion blindly into Sebastian Isaac because those two are the hard counters for Augustus Orion, which brings us to the Olympus video. Now, the Olympus video mostly is just teams from the other two YouTube videos, so we don't really need to go over it too much. They're the same team. He goes over the same teams as the other guys. One thing about the Olympus videos that Gunner and Tradeboy don't do is they do a little bit more explanation as to why you would use a team. So for example, if you do see Isaac Sebastian on the enemy team, you just drop out Orion for Heidi. You change up the pets a little bit depending on the other heroes the opponent has. But if you see Isaac Sebastian and you're trying to use Gus and Dorian, just drop Orion for Heidi and away you go. And if you see a lot of the Gus Orion teams on defense, like the team that I just showed you. If you see a team like this on defense, then you drop your Aurora and your Dorian for your own Isaac and Sebastian. So Sebastian and Isaac here. So yeah, those are kind of like the 4 or 5 best teams. Again, I'll have all of this listed at the blog post linked in the description box down below. Utilizing these 4 or 5 teams, if you're, not patient, you can literally just use any team and send it, and you'll probably win more often than not. The defenses are not great, given that you have to use Galahad. He's a good tank, but kind of on the lower end of the effectiveness. Yeah, see, even though I lost most of my team, I still won. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section down below what teams you're struggling with, and we can figure it out together. How best to beat some of those teams. And for a full breakdown of the Son of the Harunian Steps guide and shop and all of that, check out the blog. I've got a bunch of blog posts over there for easy reading. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.